everyone. My name is Ryan. I'm here from EasyLiving Home Care and Care Management. We're a home care and care management company that actually services the Tri-County area, Pinellas, Pasco, Hillsborough, that have been around for over 20 years. And today, I am joined with our Director of Care Management, Teresa Jackson. We're here to kind of answer some questions and explain a little bit more about what our care management services do and how that can really help your family out today. As you can see, Teresa and I are taking the precautions to socially distance. So we're doing this video virtually. And we're going to have a weekly series where we can have some audience participation and get some questions answered about what exactly a care manager does and how we can help you out. So Teresa, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Good. So tell us a little about yourself and your experience as a care manager.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching this, because I know everybody is very busy and inundated with a lot of videos and a lot of information overload. So hopefully this will be helpful for you. So I am an aging life care manager with EasyLiving Home Care and Care Management. And again, like Ryan was saying, we want to share with you a little bit more about what we do and hopefully how we can help you. So first, let me answer two of the questions I get asked most often, and that is, what is a care manager and what does a care manager do? So care management is basically a profession. It's not regulated by the state, but by our national association, the Aging Life Care Association, or we call it ALCA. Mm-hmm. Members of the association follow a standard of practice and a code of ethics that's set by the association and its members. So to become a member of ALCA, the Aging Life Care Association, it's based on your education, your work experience, and certification. So there's 4 different types of certification that's recognized by ALCA, and this information is all on the national website, which is aginglifecare.org. So I'm not going to go into that right now. But for example, I have over 20 years of experience working with older adults in a variety of capacity: nursing homes, assisted living facilities, care management, area agency on aging, nonprofit organizations, all dealing with older adults, our seniors. I have a master's degree in gerontology from Appalachian State University, and I am a care manager certified, and my certification is through the National Academy of Certified Care Managers. So that is what a care manager can define a care manager. So to tell you a little bit more about what a care manager does, we're basically a human services specialist, and we work, again, the majority of us work with seniors and older adults, but there are some that do specialize, and we also, here at EasyLiving, we work with younger clients that may be disabled. We work with families, and not just family members, but we work with a lot of professionals such as attorneys, trust officers, guardians, or financial planners who might be in charge of caring and managing the care of one of their clients. So we help them examine each situation, because each situation is unique, and provide our expert advice to develop what the best possible outcomes are, or options might be. So since we take a holistic approach to all of our clients, we're looking at everything from the financial situation, housing, the family dynamics. We advocate for them when we are at their doctor's appointments. We're not attorneys. We can look at their legal documents and maybe advise them on getting them updated, or recommend another attorney if they don't have any advance directives put in place. And we also help out tremendously in a crisis situation, which it seems like we're all going through that right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So right now, what are some of the things, especially with this pandemic going on? It's a very unique situation for everyone, and it's like you said, we're in a crisis right now. What is something that you're finding that is currently the biggest question that you're getting asked as a care manager, or what is the biggest thing that people are asking you for help with what you guys do as care managers?
So, well, let me just give you one example, and it might not necessarily be the top thing we're being asked today, but when you have when there's a family member, either a spouse or a mom and dad, that needs to be moved into an assisted living facility. Let's say they can't manage at home anymore. Mm-hmm. So we can help from the very beginning to determine what would be the best assisted living community for them to move into. Are there any benefits that are available for them? Someone might be eligible for Medicaid. They might be eligible for VA aid and attendance. So we can help guide them and advise them regarding what might be available. And then also just helping with that transition. I remember a gentleman who said, I just don't know how to get my wife in the car and into the assisted living facility. I don't know how to do that. So I was there and was able to actually walk him through and help him hold her hand and get in the back seat of the car with her while he drove to the assisted living facility.
And I'm sure you can attest to this, that no two patients are the same. At the end of the day, you guys are basically the eyes, ears, and voice for your clients, to make sure that things are being taken care of appropriately and the best interest is being done for them.
Definitely. And one of the things that we're helping right now with is the complexity of now getting someone, mom, dad, to the doctor's appointment. Mm-hmm. One, doctor's appointments are being canceled. But there are some that we cannot cancel due to the necessity of what is going on, because a lot of our seniors they might be isolated at home, they're safe from the virus, but they still have complex medical situations that need to be attended to. So to make sure that our client, who maybe was relying on church members last month, but the church members are now going, not going to do this. So our care manager is still able to follow all the necessary contact precautions and guidelines for COVID to get our clients to the doctor's appointment. Now, when our client wants to do other things like go shopping, we're saying, no, that's unsafe for you right now. Let us help arrange whatever necessary services that we can set up for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Safe. But to be able to communicate and we see this a lot, even before this crisis, being able to assist a client with a doctor's appointment, because I've heard so many times, every time I have to ask mom how her doctor's appointment went, she goes, it's fine. And then, 3 months later, they realize mom actually was diagnosed with something and they were not aware of it. So we would attend, and we can attend the doctor's appointments with our clients, facilitate communication between the doctor and the client and the family member to make sure that mom or dad's not just sitting there going, oh yeah, everything's fine, when they have an open wound, on their foot or something that they're just not wanting to share with the doctor.
Absolutely.
And then making sure whatever the doctor's recommendations are gets implemented instead of coming home, taking the same medications that they were taking beforehand.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you so much for doing this video with me today. We're going to leave our information down below, our phone number, our website too. So you can also post your questions below in the comment section. And then next week, we'll answer some additional questions that people have regarding what a care manager does. And as this COVID-19 pandemic continues to evolve, I'm sure there'll be new questions and new things that we'll have to navigate come next week. I'm sure you can agree with this, Teresa, things are changing every day, every hour. And we're just adjusting as things come along. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you, Teresa, and we'll see everyone next week.